Hello, welcome back to our free web design course. Today we are talking about the psychological impact of the color of the web design, which is so important because at the end of the day, a lot of us are doing the designing part of the website to influence people. You want to not to think about a evil kind of the way, but our main is to change the people's mind and perspective and lead them to take action that we want to lead them to our website. Now come to the what is the purpose of the psychological based design. The first one is the building trust. In order for your website to do what you want to do, they have to trust you. Trust doesn't come easily, especially in the age of 2021 where a scam and unsavory character almost everywhere we look on online. To someone who knows little of how the internet really works, that's suspicious of anyone who asks them for any personal information, no matter how necessary it is or how highly recommended the website is. As a designer, we often overlook this as we so used to conducting business online. But for our client and for their clients, the internet can still a big scarcity black hole for their information goes on. The second one is the familiarity and recognizable pattern. When someone land on your page within a website or any page within your website, there are certain things they expect to see right away, pretty much regardless of kind of the website they are on. If they do not see these things, they often feel as they have landed on some strange, wasteful land that doesn't make sense to them and some form of the navigation. While tagline can help with disconcerting the purpose, the design can complement and reinforce that message. Let's say there you are designing an environmental block. If your design is all dark and blooming and have a city scanning in a sunset of the header, it's not going to give you even a slighter handle of the site purpose. On the other hand, if it's clean, modern looking site with a lot of green and natural looking assert, that's going to reinforce the factor that the environmental block. And the third one is the brand consistency. In addition to the general element most visitors expect to see on a site, there are often things visitor may associate with the company in particular. Think about the color you use in your offline promotion material. Those colors should be incompatible with your website in some way, even if you are just in a header image or asset color. The same goes for your logo. If you use a logo in your printed marketing material, you need to include it to your website too. These are very basic, but it is surprising how many business overlook maintaining consistency between their online and offline marketing effort. And the fourth one is the psychological trigger. Psychological and emotional trigger are the valuable tool in influencing visitor to take the action you want to take. The trigger includes things like glitter and fear, but also sense of the belonging and appealing to people's value. And the last but not least is the image to identify concept. The image you used on your website can either help or confuse visitor. A well-chosen event can put your visitor at ease, make your content clear. A poorly chosen one can leave them scratch their head and feel like they have fallen in a black hole again. Now here is some part of the color combination where website can use. Come to the reading pattern. Website uses some of the reading pattern. As after many research we have found that the most of the website uses the jet pattern of the reading. People tends to read in the jet pattern in a website. They start from the top and then come to the bottom right corner of the screen. As a designer, you should strip to the place the most important content within your reading pattern area. That's why many sites include logo at the top left corner of the header and the navigation bar at the center or in the right hand side of the header section. Incorporated essential information within this reader zone means your visitor may leave this site before they find what are looking for, as they may think it isn't present on your site. This will reduce your effort and or your hard work. If you design your reading pattern of your website in the Z style, starting from the top left corner and then come to the right bottom, then it will attract more to your visitor and may result to your easy food. Color psychological. Color play an very important role in any of these designing purpose. The psychology of the color is one of the most complex subject in designing purpose. Not something we are going in depth here, but the color you use can heavy impact on how your visitor perceives your sites. Make sure that your color selected reinforce your message and image you want to portray. Here are the some of the color combination which signify some of the meaning. Like red color, it signifies fairy and passionate, can represent both love and anger. Orange, which is the color combination of the red and yellow, it associated with the energy and warmth. It's calmness, then red and more cheerful. Yellow, most of the websites are made in yellow in the header section or in the paragraph section. It is a warm and happy color. It can represent either joy or courage. Green color signifies nature, growth, and renewal. Along the same line, green can sometimes represent inexpensive. On the flip side, green is something associated with evening or jealous. Blue, calmness and the cool. Most of them, even many websites are found to be of blue color, like Facebook. It's a blue color, or even a LinkedIn. Most popular website are made in blue and white color, like you can see Facebook are made in blue and white. LinkedIn and some of the popular websites are made in blue color, while the news websites are made in red color. Some social media are also made in blue to attract more visitor because it's signify calmness and cool to our eyes. Purple and the violet color, long associated with the royal and wealthy. It's a spiritual color and it's thought to be creative. Black, a little bit calm down. It can be conservative or else traditional and modern. It can be mystery and sexy or conservative and safe, depending on how you are using. White, it is a very vast usable color in any website. Even it is made in black color, then you may also find white color in that. It is associated with any color. It can goes with any color, whether it is red, orange, yellow, white, black. White can inculcate with every color. Gray, it is a natural and balanced. Gray is a conservative and sophisticated, but can be seen moody too. Brown, a wholesome and down-to-earth color that denotes stability and reliability. Here are some of the color that we have discussed earlier, which represent some of the fact. Every color has its significance, whether it may black or white or golden or bronze. Focus on each pages. Every pages on your site must have focus. That should be have every page that should have any purpose of why that page is made of that website. It should have interlink with each other. No, your design need to put the emphasis on the focus element of every pages. Focus on every pages should be immediate apparent so that visitor know what they are doing. One of the biggest mark of the amateur site is to try to put too much information on each pages. Don't afraid of white space on your page. Don't afraid of having definite purpose of each and every page. If you think of the Amazon, its content most of the stuffness at the same time, but it also maintain the site spaces between the product. White spacing make it so more attractive than looking hazy. Some of the few examples that we have discussed earlier. Steps for incorporating design and psychology. There are the 5 steps to incorporate this site design. The first one is to figure out who your visitors are. Know who your visitor are is a huge important first step in designing a site that will appeal to them. If a visitor are high tech internet serving, just go on a different purpose to look on the photos of their grandchild. Figure out who your target and user are. Then figure out your emotional trigger will work them. Second one is the interview your user. If you are not sure about your user or visitor, try interviewing some of them. Find current or former customer and see if they will willing to answer your question to your site. Then create meaningful question based on your site specific goal. Most importantly, act on the advice they give you. Too much site often these tactics, but they can't implement. The third one is the create a sitemap of your site. You must create a map of every pages of your site so that you can ensure each page only have one focus. Make a list of everything that needs to be of your site first, and then map one with each pages, and then go to interlink with each other. Okay, and the fourth one is the assemble your brand in element. You need to make a list or create a file and a common element used to represent your brand. Most likely, this would include your left hand side of top left hand side of the logo, color schema, and possibly a particular interface. That's figure out where to incorporate these into your design. Do A/B testing. This is the most important factor in any designing purpose. Even if you are doing it on a limited basis, it is important to figure out which site element work best. If you are unsure of what your visitor would be more comfortable with on certain page, test it with two versions to see which one gets better result. At the last, I am concluding by saying that design psychology is something every designer should strive to learn more important and to incorporate into their workflow. It can be a single biggest factor in how effectively your design are and how happy your client are to design. It doesn't take much time and isn't particularly difficult. So that's really no excuse not to take your at least some of these principles and put it in your site and practice it regularly basis. This is Kaustav signing off. See you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.